Miscommunication isn't one-sided. It's just two people who are just missing each other. Communication, the double empathy problem. What we used to think. Now, one of the most damaging assumptions in autism discourse is that autistic people, they lack empathy. This idea has been repeated in media, textbooks, and even in medical literature, unfortunately, for decades. That people that have autism struggle with social cues and are therefore viewed as emotional, like they're emotionally distant. That is the assumption. But let's break that down. Just because someone doesn't express empathy the way you do, doesn't mean they don't feel it. Many autistic individuals describe feeling deep emotional connection, even to objects, animals, or abstract systems. These connections are often rich, intense, and meaningful, even if they're not always expressed in ways that I guess others would recognize. The real issue in all this is miscommunication. What looks like detachment from the outside is often deep engagement on the inside, more than meets the eye. The double empathy problem. In 2012, Damian Milton introduced the double empathy problem. He said that communication isn't just about one person failing to understand another, it's about two different communication styles clashing. Autistic and non-autistic people often speak different social languages. One might express emotion with gestures, the other with precise words, and some both, because it's kind of fun to talk with your hands. When these styles clash, both people can feel misunderstood, and that's not a deficit, it's a mismatch. So the empathy is not actually lost when people communicate. Real-world implications. This does actually have huge real-world implications. Autistic people often report feeling more relaxed and understood when talking to other autistic individuals, because there's a shared rhythm, shared expectations. It's easier to talk to. There's not that much small talk. In contrast, conversations with neurotypical folks can feel like decoding a foreign language, and the reverse is also true. Neurotypicals may misread silence as disinterest when it's actually overstimulation. They can also confuse directness as rudeness when it's actually honesty without the unnecessary layers. These misjudge intentions that can lead to painful isolation with people. Consider 100 people on an island, 99 are neurotypical, one autistic. That one autistic person's not really going to be able to convey themselves to everyone else on that island, so we'll feel isolated. And the reverse is also true. If it were 99 autistic and one neurotypical, that one neurotypical will feel also isolated, simply because cannot communicate, miscommunications. And that's sort of what is going on in the real world. As I said before, 1 in 36 people are autistic. So it's a general norm, or a societal norm, that we speak how neurotypicals should speak. However, with the real world implications, if we can acknowledge that these misunderstandings go both ways, that non-autistic people also need to learn new norms as well, we can begin to bridge the gap with patience, curiosity, and better expectations. What this teaches us. Here's something that often gets overlooked. Empathy isn't a personality trait. It's a two-way process. It's not about one person doing all the emotional lifting. It takes effort and understanding from both sides. It kind of sounds like a 50-50. Instead of saying someone lacks empathy, a better question is, what's getting in the way? Is it noise, unclear language, poor timing, or just different communication styles? I mean, I can remember a couple times where I sort of need people to repeat themselves every now and then, just so I can hear what is being said and I can respond appropriately. That's where inclusion really happens. Not by forcing people to act a certain way, but by adapting how we communicate so more people can connect effectively. And here's the truth. Everyone benefits from clearer, calmer, more respectful interactions. not just autistic people. We stop blaming individuals and start improving the systems around them. We create space for honest conversations, better relationships, and less frustration on all sides. I'm all for that. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe. The doctor is out.